today's video, we're making South Carolina pulled pork bombs with my boy Mark. So let's get to cooking.
So that is an important step. If you get in close there, you can see the juices all in there already. It's tender, it's sweet, it's smoky. I mean, it's really got a little bit of everything in it.
First off, what is a South Carolina pulled pork bomb?
A pork bomb is an individual piece of pulled pork that's gonna cook in a confit, and then when you open it, it's just gonna shred right on top of the bone.
So it's like a bag?
Yeah, it's like a bag. It's wrapped in cellophane, so
Okay.
it's gonna cook in that nice juice.
And there's just one in there?
There's just one.
If you put two in there, it'd be like a little nutsack.
It would be a huge nutsack, kind of like a bull
We could
testicle.
rename it to South Carolina nutsack sandwiches.
That's not a bad idea. We can use your...
No, we're not going to do that.
No,
South
not
Carolina.
today.
Now, explain to me what we're going to do, because we actually got some out there cooking.
Got them out there already, that's
And
right.
believe it or not, corporate invited me back
Good.
for this video because of this. When I heard this, I was like, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
I got to be a part of this. So what are we going to do next?
First step is you got to get yourself a big ass butt like this that's boneless.
I like... Oh, no.
Now we're going to cut these into chunks that are a little smaller than a softball, a little bigger than a baseball. Like a
Pickleball.
That one might be a little big there, but right there is about the size you're looking for. So.
Boom.
There you go.
Perfect
Fat
size.
on. Fat on. But this is a recipe that's really fun because I like to say that you eat with your eyes first. So it gives a really cool presentation when you cut it open. Still formed in a ball, but it literally just falls apart.
Yeah.
It's so tender.
Well, that's a lot of sandwiches, too.
It is a lot of sandwiches, yeah. And that's all you got to do for the first step. Just cut them in these chunks. Doesn't have to be anything precise because on the back end is all that matters.
And this is why you used a boneless butt, so you didn't have to...
Yeah, it's easier with a boneless butt, so you don't have to cut out the H-bone or anything like that. Our next step is we're going to slather this in some hot mustard, right? And I think what we got here, Clark Crew barbecue hot spicy mustard.
It's actually really good. My boy Travis, he makes that.
So all I'm going to do is just slather this, and we're just going to cover all of them in there, get all sides covered, because then we're going to hit it with 3 of your rubs combined.
Nice.
We're throwing it with some Dirty Bird, we're throwing it with some Honey Killer Bee, and some double pepper cow cover.
Ooh,
yeah.
The sleeper.
The sleeper. It's going to give it a nice sweetness, a good peppery bite too, along with the spicy mustard.
Okay, so now after you rub these,
Yep.
then you got to wrap each one of them up?
Not yet. First thing we got to do is smoke them for about 2 hours directly on the grate. So we got the smoker running at right about 240, 250 is the right temperature for this.
Dang it, Mark.
Did I get it on you?
Almost. He's cooking in cellophane, but if you're cooking in cellophane, you need to stay below...
Under 250.
250.
Yeah.
For those of you that are going to be running 250, don't run 240.
I did say run 250. That was my fault.
No, you're fine. 250 is fine. It also depends how close you are to the heat source. Closer to the heat source, it's going to be 260 versus further away. So just set it at 240 and go drink beer. All right, let's go put them on the
throw them on the smoker. All right, so we just put them directly on the grates here. No right or wrong way. Let's get your other money muscle one.
And we're running at 225.
Yes, I ran it at 225 because you can on a Traeger you can run super smoke.
Yep.
Gives it a lot more smoke flavor to it.
Bingo.
And we all know smoke is a flavor. So all you got to do after this is wait, set a timer for 1 hour.
Get the bark you want.
Get the bark, flip it over for that, then do it another hour so it becomes tender. Then we're gonna wrap it. All you got to do is go north to south 4 times, flip it over, east to west 4 times. So it's wrapped like a tight little mummy.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Even, I can't screw that up. Yeah, I'll shut that lid behind you.
Oh, thanks, man. And an important part about this, when you do wrap them, you want every single one to be touching the bottom. You don't want them stacking because they have to have that heat coming off that aluminum pan. So that is an important step, but just like that. Really simple. And you can see, if you get in close there, you can see the juices all in there already. So it's been cooking in that confit for 5.5, almost 6 hours.
Okay.
So
love it, man.
let's do it.
All right, so what temperature did you pull these off at?
I pulled them right around 195 to 200. Anywhere in that range is going to be perfect. That should pull and fall apart.
Because the lower and slower you cook, the lower the final temp is.
That's right.
Feel like I gotta say it again. Don't go higher than 240.
Yeah.
These were cooked at 225 degrees.
That's right. Through the whole process. So, and like I said, with the Traeger, you can do that super smoke method.
Guarantee you somebody's gonna screw it up.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
They'll tell us in the comments.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now's the best part. we're just gonna take a knife and we're just gonna kind of cut through all this cellophane as best we can. You can just see all that juice.
Oh my gosh.
Already coming out.
In there.
It's really hot, but you can see all that confit right in there, just cooking in it.
Oh.
Now it's not gonna have the bark, right? Most people like bark with theirs,
But the flavor
is unreal.
all the flavor.
Unmatched. Pull in here, you can see the pink on there. You got that smoke ring. I mean, it was really, really nice. You can see it's pulling really easily.
Yeah.
Not much resistance. You're getting a lot of that globular fat, but that's okay. Now, do you want sauce and coleslaw, or do you just want to eat
Oh
it
yeah,
up?
absolutely. Sauce and coleslaw.
All right. So we'll just throw these chunks on here. And again, we're going with the comp sauce.
Which is phenomenal on pulled pork.
It's phenomenal on anything. Is that enough, or you want more?
No, that's plenty. That's
right.
plenty. And the crazy thing is that the mustard slaw, the El Reno Coney slaw, that would also work well on here.
That would.
You want some of this?
Heck yeah, man. Let's dive in.
Let's see if I can do this. Cheers.
Cheers. Isn't that good?
That's such an easy way to cook it. And what a great way to bring your kids in
That's right.
and teach them how to cook.
Absolutely. My kids, when I make this, they love to wrap them. It's tender, it's sweet, it's smoky. I mean, it's really got a little bit of everything. And the great part is, I mean, everybody has their own individual piece. And when they get to cut it, and it breaks apart, it's a cool presentation.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you for this recipe, Mark.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the shit out of it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on the channel.
Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you want this recipe right here, head on over to kosmosq.com/recipes, print it off, make it for yourself, and don't forget to join the Q Lab. Click the link down below. Catch you in the next video. Peace.
Peace.
I said I should really be nice to Drew because he could really hammer me. Paint me. Paint me. Idiot.
You were about to walk right into that trap.
I did. I walked right into it.